So, some more massive gaming news has progressed over the past day. Xbox slash Microsoft has had a massive leak regarding games, consoles, stuff all the way up to 2028. So, a couple different outlets broke this on Twitter. If you're waking up to the massive Xbox leak overnight, then here's a great place to catch up. Our story stream of all the top leaked info, including a new Xbox Series X design next gen in 2028 and more. Let's take a look at what was leaked and then we'll discuss how this got leaked, why all of this happened, etc. So, as you can see here, mid-gen devices line up delivering on players' needs. So you have the Xbox Series S, X, and XDL, Universal Controller, and Universal Controller and XDL. And then Brooklyn Xbox Series X refresh, the most powerful Xbox ever, now adorably all in digital. Brooklyn will deliver 4K Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, and a more immersive controller, and a beautiful redesign that elevates the all-digital experience of the Xbox ecosystem. It's basically the Xbox Series X, but no physical games can be played on it. And then Sybil, the new Xbox controller, from what I've seen, it's going to have haptic feedback. It pretty much looks the same as a regular Xbox controller, but now you have this grip on the bottom. I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here. I hate how the grip on the back of an Xbox controller feels. I much prefer how a PlayStation 5 controller feels, if I'm completely honest. But tangent over. Then the launch timelines got leaked. So it's showing from full year 24 and 25, showing that the Sybil launch was going to come out next year before June, and then the Brooklyn 2 terabyte launch was going to be towards November of 2025. Current gaps in full year 23 to reach 2030 goals. And then there's a whole pyramid of goals if you want to take a look for yourself to see what they had planned. And included in this was apparently Phil Spencer outlined his desire to buy Nintendo in a leaked email in 2020. To me, that's absolutely crazy. I can't just imagine the console wars, quote unquote, with just Xbox and PlayStation, with Nintendo being immersed into Xbox. I can't imagine that world, honestly. So Xbox chief Phil Spencer has just emailed Microsoft employees about the massive Xbox leak that happened earlier today. In the internal memo obtained by The Verge, Spencer says Microsoft's Xbox plans were unintentionally disclosed as part of the FTC versus Microsoft case. Documents revealed a diskless Series X redesign, a 2028 Xbox that could deliver cloud hybrid games, a new Xbox controller, unannounced Bethesda games, and even discussions about acquiring Nintendo. Spencer hints that Microsoft's plans may have changed, particularly as some documents were from last year, but others were from years prior. I know this is disappointing, even if many of the documents are well over a year old and our plans have evolved, says Spencer in his internal memo. And then Phil Spencer even tweeted out, "We've seen the conversation around old emails and documents. It is hard to see our team's work shared in this way because so much has changed and there's so much to be excited about right now and in the future. We will share the real plans when we are ready." Spencer reiterates his real plans message in his internal memo to Xbox employees. "We all put incredible amounts of passion and energy into our work, and this is never how we want that hard work to be shared with the community. That said, there's so much more to be excited about, and when we're ready, we'll share the real plans with our players," says Spencer. And then here's Spencer's memo in full. "Team, today several documents submitted in the court proceedings related to our proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard were unintentionally disclosed. I know this is disappointing, even if many of the documents are well over a year old and our plans have evolved. I know we'll all take the confidentiality of our plans and our partners' information very seriously. This leak obviously is not us living up to that expectation. We will learn from what happened and be better going forward. We all put incredible amounts of passion and energy into our work, and this is never how we want that hard work to be shared with the community. That said, there's so much more to be excited about. When we're ready, we'll share the real plans with our players. In closing, I appreciate all the work that you pour into Team Xbox to surprise and delight our players. In the days and weeks ahead, let's stay focused on what we can control, continuing the amazing success of Starfield, the upcoming launch of the incredible accessible Forza Motorsport, and continuing to build game services and devices that millions of players can enjoy." So obviously, everyone at Xbox is very distraught about these leaks. And here are some games that got leaked. Obviously, some of these are behind schedule. Some of these are correct with the plans from 2020 to 2024. Some of the higher profile things that were leaked were Starfield DLC, Doom Year Zero, Fallout 3 Remaster, and a Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. But here is the full list of games if you want to look over all of that. Allegedly, Microsoft leaked its own Xbox documents, courts say. Microsoft is apparently to blame for the documents that revealed things like an Xbox Series X redesign. Microsoft is responsible for the huge trove of leaked information that revealed things like the new discless Xbox Series X design, unannounced games from Bethesda, and executive musings about buying Nintendo, according to a new filing from the FTC versus Microsoft judge on Tuesday. In the filing, Judge Jacqueline Scott Corley says the court ordered the Federal Trade Commission and Microsoft to provide the court with a secure cloud link to trial exhibits with redactions that met the court's recent orders. And as you can see here with a further tweet, the FTC was not responsible for uploading Microsoft's plans for its games and consoles to the court website. The judge just posted this order related to the accidental publication of Microsoft documents. So it says, on September 7th, 2023, the court issued an order resolving all remaining sealing issues with respect to the trial exhibits in this manner. The court ordered the parties to meet and confer and provide the court with a secure cloud link to the admitted exhibits with the redactions set forth in the court's orders. Microsoft provided the link on September 14th, and the court uploaded the exhibits to internet pages established for this case. The parties have notified the court that the version of the exhibits provided contained non-public information, and the court has removed the trial exhibits from the internet. The parties shall meet and confer, including with any non-parties, and resubmit the admitted trial exhibits via a secure cloud link by September 22nd, 2023. The parties shall simultaneously file a written certification signed by all parties and non-parties whose information is contained in the admitted trial exhibits, verifying they have reviewed the exhibits, certified they contain only public information in accordance with the court's orders. So of course everybody lost it seeing all these games that are going to potentially come out. Again, they could just cancel some of these games. All of these aren't particularly confirmed. It could be Xbox and Microsoft just trying to play coy and damage control and say, oh, these aren't all of the plans, but they still could come out. I'm wondering if these leaks will change the trajectory of these plans, if things are going to get delayed, if things are going to be pushed up, or if their projects are just going to get canceled. This was a massive, massive leak, and I haven't seen one on this size and scale in quite a while. I can't even recall what the last massive leak like this could even be, but it does seem like it's on Microsoft's fault here, especially with those court documents. I don't see any other way how this isn't Microsoft's fault. They did upload the documents, and maybe they were mistaken, maybe they thought it was going to be private, but it appears there was either some miscommunication on whether it was going to be public, or someone just uploaded the wrong version. Let me know what you think of these leaks down in the comments. What are you the most excited for? What do you think was the biggest leak? And how do you think Microsoft is going to come back from this? Let me know down below. I'd love to read every single one of your comments. If you want to see more gaming and anime content, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you for the next video. Thank you for watching.